You ready now? 100%.
Try it.
Sam, I have to start off now. We have to clear something up here.
What's that?
I need you to pronounce your name.
Smyth.
Smyth.
Yeah.
Because there's parts of the world and they pronounce it Smyth. And it really bothers me. And fellas don't believe me when I say it's Smyth. They're like, no, Smyth.
Oh no, definitely Smyth.
Right, Sam. Obviously, I'm here to talk about this beast of a trailer behind you. But first, just tell us how it all started.
Well, it all started accidentally, really. We used to do contracting. That's what we grew up doing. And it actually just started because January of 1994 was a wet year. And we just decided we'd buy a welder and have something to do in our spare time. Now we have lots of welders, no contracting and no spare time. So that's what happened. That's how it all started. It was a pure accident.
What was the first thing you made?
A tandem axle 17-foot trailer, actually.
Like a silage trailer?
Yeah, it was a silage trailer, sold to a good friend of mine, John Nolan.
And how long did you stay in the contracting then after that?
That was 94, and the last silage we cut was 99.
So 5 years?
5 years, yeah.
And you were fully into the trailers then?
You were fully into them then. Well, our dad passed away in 98, and he was a driving force, obviously, behind the contracting. And then it was a kind of, may jump one way or the other, so we jumped this way.
Obviously, the thing has grown exponentially, and like they're not small trailers now either.
They're not.
Everything I see around here today, bar 2 or 3 of them, is 3 and 4 axle trailers.
At the moment, it's just all 3 and 4 axle, yeah.
Is the 3 axle kind of the most common chassis you're putting out now?
Well, at this time of year it would be by far, because there'd be a lot of grain trailers going.
And then are you already starting to make silage trailers for next season at the minute?
Come late August, early September, we'll be starting into that.
Yeah, at the minute it's kind of held for later at this year's grain trailers, trying to get them
grain
finished.
trailers now for the minute, yeah.
This trailer behind us, 4 axle, 70 cubes, and it's on the way to Australia.
Out to Sam Monk, yeah.
This is trailer number 21 for Sam.
21, 23 actually. He got 2 dump trailers last week.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that now. Well, in the silage trailers,
yeah, 21,
it's his 21st trailer.
Yeah.
So up until this year, he had 18 triaxles, 50 cube.
That's right.
And in this year, he's gone for 3 more 4 axle, 70 cubes.
4 axle, 70 cube, yeah.
And is there any other difference in the spec of these trailers now besides just being bigger? Has he gone for more extras or anything? Or?
Well, it has a positive steer system on it. Like, it'll steer, front and back axle steer. And it also steers off the hitch of the tractor, so it'll steer in reverse as well as going forward. So, but other than that, the same. Like, Sam always goes for everything, like full auto lube and scales and everything that I'd get.
Now, I actually did see a trailer very similar to this one working in Australia. It wasn't at Monk's now. Another man bought one off you a few months ago.
Yeah.
And I seen that working over there. That was Mark Phelan. I interviewed Mark when I was in Australia, and we'll see that at the second half of this video. But that was slightly different trailer in the steering side of things.
Yeah, that's self-steer front and back. It doesn't have the positive steer system.
So she doesn't have the bar that goes onto the hitch?
No, it doesn't have the bar that goes onto the hitch. So when you want to reverse, you have to lock all axles straight. You just need to be careful with it.
And what goes into the logistics now of getting a trailer this size over to the other side of the world? Like, this one's getting loaded up here now this evening. So she'll be loaded up onto a low loader here now, and where does it go then?
To Southampton, and then up into the big ship then, and onto Melbourne. Yeah.
All the way to Melbourne?
Yeah.
And then hopefully not much hassle with customs at the other side or anything?
No, I think that generally works okay.
Would you kind of do the paperwork side of it for the export, or?
Well, we have a certain amount to do at our end, and he has a certain amount, but it's all straightforward, like.
And what about the trailers then going to America? Because I know that's a big market for you as well.
Yeah. Well, they go out through Liverpool and Liverpool to Baltimore.
How did the whole export thing come about? How did it get so big? Gareth said to me earlier on, make sure you ask Sam about world domination.
World domination? As far from that. Well, I suppose everywhere, like, I mean, we deal outside of Ireland, it was just through Irish lads working in places like in New Zealand, and then America started with Robinsons, and just word of mouth.
Yeah,
I've never been to any of these countries, so I wasn't there selling them.
Yeah. You didn't go on any trade missions or anything like?
No.
So you mentioned Robinson Farms there, who a lot of people might have heard of. They're fairly big on social media, and they're your dealer in the States.
Yeah, they sell trailers for us there now the whole time, yeah. Mainly 4 axles they're buying now the last few years.
There's a couple of trailers here today that you were telling me are headed for Denmark. Is Denmark a big market as well?
Yeah, we sell a good bit into Denmark, particularly at this time of year. That'd be all for grain.
You'd never think there was trailers going from Carlow to Denmark.
Well, there is, yeah. 3 axles and 4 axles and just a couple of tandems going there. Other than that, it's mainly 3 and 4 axle.
And is the Irish market still your biggest market?
Ireland will be about half and the rest will be about half.
So I suppose the biggest problem you have at the minute is probably the lead times on trailers. And obviously post-COVID supply issues.
Yeah, we got through COVID not too bad. Sure, lead times are lead times, everybody has
Same with
them,
everybody,
you know.
really.
We had little bits of things waiting on stuff because of COVID, but nothing that actually stopped production. But all in all, we got through it pretty okay.
In the Irish market, do you see more lads heading for the bigger 3-axle trailers at a faster rate now in the last couple of years?
Oh yeah. Sure, we even had to take Garrett's trailer off him and to facilitate the situation.
Yeah, we had a new one sitting in the shed there, and you whipped it out from under us.
I know. Well, we're going to give it back to you now shortly.
No, because that particular trailer, so she's tri-axle steering, but she's steering on the back 2 axles.
That's right, yeah. It was
So that was kind of a prototype thing you came out with last year, was it?
Yeah, it was just try something new and see how it'd work. And the man that has it there now was delighted with it anyway. It's going everywhere he asks us to go.
Because the first trailer that GRASSMEN had, so she was front and rear steer.
Yes.
And they thought that was a great job.
Yeah.
And then you said, I think I have a better job. And you came along with this twin rear steer, and we put it out there, and lads thought it was a good job. Bar bit of tail swing to deal with now, all right.
No matter what you have, it's going to be strong in one area and a bit weaker in another area or whatever.
And the second trailer that we had at GRASSMEN is now touring the country as a bit of a demo. I presume you're trying to convert men that aren't Smyth men into Smyth men.
Well, sure, even Smyth men into tri-axle men, because you just need to try it to see just how manoeuvrable it is. Like there seems to be nowhere it won't go. You know, it'll just turn in anywhere. Yeah. So, and then of course you have reduced tyre wear because you're not dragging them around, and you know, different advantages. And everybody is drawing grass, longer draws. Like, no matter where you're talking to someone, whether they're in Sweden or America or Australia or here, you know, everyone's draw is just getting longer.
I see in Australia when I was there, and Sam Monk, he's using the fast tracks and the Smyth trailers, but he is by far in the minority because usually contractors out there are using trucks.
Right, yeah.
Because of the long draws, but Sam thinks the big silage trailer is a way better job.
I'm sure it must be. He's working for him anyway.
It works for him.
And we're selling more and more into Australia because of what people see him doing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we have 6 trailers going to Australia there now next month, or the month in August.
So what do you think the future holds? Are trailers just going to stay getting bigger? Are we going to see a 4-axle in Ireland in the next couple of years working?
No, I don't think so, because I think the law is the max weight of a 3-axle is also the max weight of a 4-axle.
Right.
So there's nothing to be gained. The trailer is heavier, more expensive, you can put less in it then. So
you reckon there's no market for the 4-axle in Ireland?
Not here in Ireland, no.
How much oil does it take on the book to tip one of these trailers?
77 litres.
It's 77 litres to fill that ram. And all of them big tractors.
Yeah, well, I think the big Fendt has a 90 litre takeout.
Yeah.
Or something up way over 77 anyway.
And the same with the fast tracks, the 8000 series, like they're higher again.
Oh sure, I think even a 4220 would tip it up all the way. You
mentioned there a minute ago about Sam Monk getting 2 dump trailers, and I see a few more being made around the yard there.
Yeah.
Is the dump trailer market after expanding big time in the last couple of years?
Oh yeah, in the last couple of years, yeah.
Obviously the construction industry in Ireland is
I suppose
kind of coming back.
Ireland and England, but probably mainly Ireland on the dump trailers now, to be fair.
And what sizes do you offer in the dump trailers?
14, 16, 18 and 20 tonne.
And Sam is coming back again this summer to Ireland, going to be interviewing lads. I presume he's going to call here to you again and try and get a better price on next year's trailers.
He gets a good price on every year's trailers. Yeah, he's here in a couple of weeks. He's a good customer and a good man.
You've been dealing with him a few years now?
Ah, yeah, like, I mean, he's just sound out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no bother.
Right, Sam, thanks for chatting to us and telling us all about your world domination.
World
That's what Karen calls it anyway.
Thanks very much. Thanks for coming.
So Mark, tell us, how does a man in Australia end up with a silage trailer made on the other side of the world?
Well, silage trailers relatively new to Australia, really, apart from Sam Munn, who obviously has a load of them.
Yeah.
But working with Sam, I saw the Smyth trailers. That's where I started thinking, you know, I needed a bigger trailer because we get paid by the tonnage. That's where I started looking on the internet and just thought, yeah, give Sam's trailers a go.
The black and yellow was GRASSMEN inspired.
That's right. Whilst I was looking on the internet, I saw the colour scheme, and then I thought, well, may as well get that.
Yeah. You just need black rims on this now.
No, that's right. That can happen.
Or trade her up for a new 8330.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Everything's expensive out here. Like all machinery is. When you
crazy.
convert it back to pounds or euro, it's still way dearer here.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever, I don't know. You were saying the quarantine is a bit risky over here, like.
Yeah, the quarantine, getting them in here, biohazard as they call it, they're really cracking down on that, pulling up even new four-wheel drives now.
Yeah, so what was the process for you then to bring in this trailer with the likes of customs and the biosecurity and all that?
Well, should have been straightforward. We just used the same, obviously contacted Sam himself.
Sam Smyth.
Yeah, Sam Smyth. Dealt with him direct, which was fantastic. He was easy to get on with and really helpful. And then we used the shipping agent, but we got caught for branch in the back, which is very uncommon, never one-off sort of thing. But through the trailer into quarantine, then obviously it had to be tarped up to remove it from the port. Snowball from there. And obviously it's a big trailer, so it took a bit extra organising to get the right trailer to shift it.
Yeah, because this trailer is a 70 cube. It's wider than
it's
wider than even St. Monk's. It's wider than we have.
That's right, and it's a wide body, and it's also 10.5 metres long.
Yeah.
And technically they won't push it on the ports, so you have to have a tractor on the front.
Oh yeah. So what you're saying really is it was a bit of a headache, like.
Yeah, it was a bit of a headache. It shouldn't have been, but it was.
Yeah.
And it's not, nothing to do with Sam. It sort of started off because of the strikes in the UK that held everything up, and then the trailer had to go into storage, and that's where they reckon the contamination come from.
Oh yeah.
But very unlucky is what it is though.
So how long was it from when it left Ireland when you got it here?
Possibly, I think it was only 5 weeks on the water once it left, it was loaded. No, it was pretty quick. Technically, if it all went well, it would have been off the docks real quick.
Yeah.
It was only a couple of days. Yeah. But also my transport company let me down.
Okay.
I didn't pick it up in time.
Yeah.
And then it got quarantined the second time. So.
You just had no luck at all there.
Oh, I think it was just a few black cats on water. See.
Was it worth it now you have it out today? Today's the first day out for this trailer.
Yeah, that's right. No, definitely worth it. It's all about bulk for us.
Yeah.
And this is a particularly tight job. We wouldn't normally be in a job like this.
Yeah, these paddocks are tiny, like.
Yeah, very small. But like I said, the lucerne is pretty hard to find at the moment because it all got, killed off with all the rain we've had.
Yeah, so when I phoned you yesterday or the day before, whatever day, and you had this new big Smyth, and you said, "Oh, I actually have no work for this parked up." So you don't actually have your own chopper at all?
No, I don't. We just use the silage carting as a fill-in for the other work we do.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty big part of our work now, the grass season and the corn. Yeah, this year we normally have one farm that's still got 500 plus hectares they would have in lucerne.
Yeah.
And that would keep us, a bit of work during the summer as well. But that all got killed off in the floods.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
More bad luck.
Yeah, that's right. Onwards and upwards, it all will get re-sown, and it'll be a good corn season.
You have another silage trailer as well, you were saying?
Yeah, I have a shooter maker 160 that I actually started with. I'm going to sell that and get another. Well, I've got another Smyth trailer ordered. Yeah, once it turns up, which is probably a year's time.
You're just going for a tri-axle
Tri-axle this time.
for the smaller tractor.
Sure if I'll go a wide body, which will be 60Q, or just go to 50.
Yeah, so your standard tri-axle that we'd have at home, or that Monk has, they're 50 cube.
That's right.
And then your standard with 4-axle is 60, which yours is the wide body, so she's 70.
Yeah, that's
is
right.
the way it is.
Yeah, finding this wide body at the moment, not to, it's only first job, but in saying that, it's still reasonably tight down the laneway or down, and it's fine.
Yeah. What do you think of the trailer on the road and everything?
Really good. It's so beautiful. Well balanced trailer. You don't really know it's on behind. Small trailers, you can feel a little bit of weight, but as for balance, it's really good. Looking forward to getting some A's with it,
Yeah. And what other work do you do then for the rest of the year besides carting?
Yeah, well, we got an 8-metre mulcher that we do stubble mulching with wheat, barley, canola, and then also a little laser bucket. We do a little bit of lasering. Just drainage work. Obviously, there's a bit of that going on this year after all the rain. Just hay baling, multi-discing, etc. Sort of changing our way a little bit. We've had a lot of trouble over COVID times to get workers. Just haven't been able to get anybody to drive.
Yeah, that seems to be an issue everywhere, that I hear of. It's getting the labour, getting the drivers, even labour on dairy farms or whatever. Is tough.
Look, even to McDonald's and all that sort of stuff. Struggling to get workers. So it's not just the ag, industry. Backpackers are starting to come back in again.
Yeah, I think Sam has it kind of sewn up there. He gets the cream of the crop of Irish drivers there.
Yeah, I think so.
He has.
So I just wouldn't mind, one or two of them occasionally.
You might be able to tempt someone over for the new 4-axle trailer.
Yeah,
you probably keep this to yourself, will you?
Probably drive this myself.
Yeah.
Unless I got somebody that I feel confident enough that'll, one of those trailers you don't want to be tearing around too quick.
No, you don't really want to see it on its side either.
No. The right person comes over and they're keen to do it. They can have the seat.
Yeah. So are you a full-blown Aussie?
Yeah.
Mark Phelan now is a name you'd hear in Ireland. Have you any Irish ancestors or?
Definitely have. The family tree goes back to Ireland. So
But you were born and raised here in Australia?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've always been here. Although I've been over the UK, I worked there off and on 14, 15 years.
She really follows well there, turning tight, doesn't she? You see it there now. So the steering in that trailer, that's front and rear, but it's not posi steering, it's just floating steering, is it?
Yeah, that's right. So we'll be seeing how the old JCB goes, on this trailer. It'll have its work cut out. But
but she's over 300 horsepower, is she?
That's right.
And will you take off the sides then and go carting corn or anything later on in the season, or do you bother with that? Or?
No, well look, once we do finish with the silage, corn silage, or maize, that'll be, we wash them up, park them up for the winter.
Yeah.
We go on holiday.
Enough money made?
Well, I don't know about enough money, but that's probably, that'll do.
And do you do any farming yourself? Have you any land or?
I only got 20 acres. Used to do a bit of share cropping.
Yeah.
Sort of given up on that. Hay prices have been a bit ordinary the last couple of years. Just concentrate on the silage and hence bigger trailers.
Yeah.
Make more money out of that.
Yeah. Is it common enough then over here for kind of operations like yourself there that just have silage trailers for carting for bigger operations?
Yeah, trucks or wagons. There's a few people around doing it, definitely. And if you're in the right situation, you get plenty of work for us.
Yeah, most of your work is for a big dairy farm.
That's right, Moxie Farms.
Yeah.
That's who we base 2 trailers normally at. And then any fill-in work, you go with Nick Leadhill or Craig Woods. We've normally got 1 trailer running with, full-time as well.
Yeah. So when you get your new Smyth, are you going to keep that other trailer you have?
Yeah, we'll probably definitely keep the 3rd trailer.
How do you find the fast tracks as an all-round tractor? Do you just have them on trailers, or do you do other work with them as well?
Well, I've got the other one sitting on the little laser bucket.
Yeah.
We did use the little 3190 on the 8 metre mulcher.
Yeah.
On the laser bucket's fantastic. The 7230, just smooth, you know.
Yeah.
It pulls good. That's all you need. I don't particularly use them too much these days on field work.
Yeah.
I've got an M7 Kubota. Yeah. So I'm using that more than, you know, the baler and ripping and disking and whatever. So the fast tracks now I'm wanting to really leave them hooked onto the trailers and that's it. But they're good, like they're good all-round tractor.
Would you put up many hours in a year, like on one of these?
Not that many. Once they're on the trailer, you're not doing huge hours. To be honest, I couldn't tell you what it is. Like they might be running, I don't know, 8 weeks each season.
Feels like this trailer is never going to be full.
No, that's right. We'll be driving around for a while. And the beauty about it, if there's a bit of distance in the car, you don't want to be running up and down the road with nothing in the back really. You want a full load, a decent load. That crane seems to be a pretty quiet machine.
Yeah, it is, yeah. First one I've seen in Australia, like I thought they'd be a lot more common out here. Like
Class seemed to be the most popular. Yeah, John Deere, a few John Deeres around.
a lot of John Deere tractors too.
Yeah, John Deere's are very popular.
John Deere, Fendt seems to be the big two. And then loaders and telehandlers seems to be like all JCB.
JCB are real popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, dominated the market.
I'm surprised at that now, like, when I came over, there was so much JCB stuff. Yeah, it's all about backup out here, like, you need a dealer that's going to drive out to you, however far it may be, if you're in bother, like.
Case, Ford, John Deere, there's a lot of dealerships around.
Yeah, you're never that far away from one, I suppose.
No, but JCB don't have a lot of dealerships, same company own several.
A bit of a franchise, like. Well, Mark, that's probably enough for me today.
Yeah.
Thanks for chatting to us.
No
well
worries.
aware with the new trailer. I hope it goes well for you.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.